Namaste and welcome to Nikki's Toolkit. I am Nikki and thank you for joining me in this energetic space where we share time, we share thoughts, we share ideas, we share tips, we share tools on supporting a wholesome, nourishing, and supportive life. Today I want to talk about letting go as part of gaining and becoming. So many times we limit ourselves, we stymie what is our gift and our growth and abundance in our life because we hang on to what is familiar and we hang on to it so tightly that we don't see anything else, we don't engage in anything else around us. And what happens is that even though we invest so much in the familiar and it's a space that has supported us, in the process of hanging on and not being open, we limit ourselves. We only have to look around in nature to understand how essential letting go is to a part of being and constantly being, and not just being, but being our best self. If we look at a seed, it has to release its casing before it becomes a seedling, before it becomes a plant, before it becomes an amazing tree that is producing shade, is producing fruit. If we look at a caterpillar, it has to shed its cocoon before becoming that amazing and beautiful butterfly. And so we have lessons constantly in our space. But a lot of times, because of socialization, we end up in a space of fear and we hang on to the familiar. And we hang on so tightly that we not only stifle what is familiar, but we stifle ourselves and any opportunity we have to move into our divine greatness. And so today, I want to encourage you. Look around you. Look at what you're defending fiercely. Look at what is causing you angst and pain and distress to hold on to. Look at what you spend so much time investing in because you don't want to lose. And ask yourself why. Is it because it's familiar? Is it because you are afraid of the unfamiliar? Are you limiting your ability to move into something that is even greater? So, looking around, spending some time thinking about the fact that letting go is a part of being and realizing our best self. It is essential for us to make space for greatness, whatever is coming into our lives. If our current life is crowded and it is blocked and it is fogged up with what is not nourishing and supportive, with what is stale, what served us yesterday, but is not best to serve us today. It's not best to serve us for where we're heading tomorrow. If we don't clear that away, then what we are doing is limiting ourselves. We're pushing ourselves into a space of distress, dis-ease, and limitation. And life becomes humdrum. Life becomes routine. Life becomes a burden. Life becomes uncomfortable. And there's no living, there is just existing. What kind of life is that if we're only existing? So, a lot of times, it is hard to step out into a space that is not familiar. And this is why it is essential that we make sure that our everyday life is supported with and by practices that are nourishing and supportive for us for every step of the way we take. It is also essential that we ensure that our frequency is on a level that is also supporting us for every step that we take. It is essential that we make sure that we surround ourselves, we tap into, we receive, and we share from a tribe that is nourishing and supportive for us to be our best selves and for us to contribute to other persons being their best selves. So, at this moment, right here, right now, I want to remind everybody that it is essential for us to let go to gain. Just like the seed that sheds its casing to become a seedling, to become a tree that bears fruit and gives shade over and over and over again as it continues to realize best self. And the caterpillar that sheds its cocoon to become the graceful, majestic, liberated, amazingly beautiful butterfly. Look at what we're holding on to today that we need to thank for how it has served us, and we now need to let it go. The attachment that is not supportive is what we're going to bid farewell to today. I invite you to take the time, look at what's clogging up your space, physically and energetically, and do some clearing today. Thank you for choosing to share time and space with me today. And I wish you a day of clarity, a day of trust, a day of support, a day of growth, a day of love, light, and abundance. Namaste.